Once, in the small coastal town of Kingsport, nestled in New England, there was a harbor notorious for its dense, rolling fog that often swept in from the sea, swallowing ships whole. The locals called it the Whispering Fog because, when the fog was thick, it seemed to carry the echoes of distant, ghostly voices. One particularly cold autumn night, Captain Jonathan Miller set sail on his small fishing vessel, the Sea Sprite. Ignoring the warnings from the old-timers at the docks, he ventured into the harbor, determined to make his last catch of the season. As the Sea Sprite glided through the dark waters, the fog began to roll in, thick and impenetrable. Soon, Captain Miller lost sight of the shore. The familiar sounds of the harbor faded, replaced by an eerie silence punctuated by distant, almost imperceptible whispers. He strained to listen, convinced it was just the wind. But the whispers grew louder, forming words in a language he couldn't understand. Suddenly, a chilling voice broke through the fog, clear and sharp: "Turn back, or be lost forever." Heart pounding, Captain Miller spun the wheel, trying to navigate back to safety, but the fog was disorienting. The whispers grew into a cacophony of voices, pleading, warning, and mocking. In his panic, Captain Miller saw a dim light in the distance, thinking it was the lighthouse guiding him home. He steered towards it, only to realize too late that it wasn't the lighthouse at all, but the ghostly glow of another ship, long wrecked and claimed by the fog. The Sea Sprite collided with the phantom vessel, and Captain Miller was thrown overboard into the icy waters. As he struggled to stay afloat, the fog began to dissipate, revealing the ghostly faces of sailors lost to the harbor's treacherous mists. They reached out with spectral hands, pulling him down into the depths. His final screams were swallowed by the fog, leaving only silence in their wake. The next morning, the Sea Sprite was found adrift, empty and abandoned. The townspeople whispered of the Whispering Fog's latest victim, and the harbor returned to its eerie calm, waiting for the next soul foolish enough to challenge its mysteries.